player on the most exciting.
This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago.
This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago.
With these bewildering bears, they're ready to shock the world again. We're ready for the main event for this weekend.
The winner goes to Seattle next Sunday for the shot at the Super Bowl. Congratulations, Chicago Sun. You've just won Michigan, and then the Rams and the Bears. It's the NFC Divisional Playoff from Chicago. We've got the Rams for tonight. Here on NBC.
Makes an SUV look strong.
Is it the capability to get little mud?
That's it.
We're not going to say about her. Doesn't need to be
Just pretend. What if it's all that and more? Well, it's got to be the all-new Hyundai Palisade. Shayne Marsaw.
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree. The holidays are done.
No, wait there.
They are.
You talk so tough, and then Verizon just gave us their benefit deal.
What do I post in routines? All on that.
And pull out all this $25.
But it isn't under for me.
Steals are still here. 17 months. Nobody will need it. You're just $25.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I own that Speedo's data and take them myself. Taking Allstate first was really smart. Not taking the escape out, smart. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Okay.
The Broncos Sunday night divisional round savior deal.
Jay, I cannot wait for this kickoff, right? Both teams had come back victory in the locker room. They're hyped for this match. Drew power offense is that everything is walking here. I'm looking for emphasis on the ground game. It is caught in Chicago.
They play for the touchdowns for new customers with that hot balls and a 30-year skate field that will be a top.
Time for Sunday Night Football. Get watching, get hungry, get game day deals all season on Uber Eats. Order now in time for pickup.
The NFL is sponsored by Infinite TurboTax. With TurboTax, now taxes is filing with a trusted expert who can get you the most money back. Tax.
NBC Sports, home of Super Bowl 60. Welcome to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please stand up and remove your boots. America, a presentation of National Football. Oh, yeah, here we go. Come on, you! Oh, Bears crowd!
You can see all the players' faces like up about
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Come on, kid. He's the best. Many years with Blackhawks games. If it's a big Chicago moment, that's the national anthem. Jim Cornelison. Nothing like it. Story one tonight. The weather. That's all the playoff game at Soldier Field when it's frigid. Temperature in the teens. Feels fresh in the single digits. Still showers with lows next to the head. So the winds will be a big game. In the middle of it all, our reporters we have both sidelines covered. Haley Hart's over the Bears in the mid. First goal is the start by the team from LA dealing with the cold. Alex.
It's practice all week long in temperatures in the low 80s. That's almost better.
Oh, poor babies.
Than it is here tonight.
Pussies.
Mcvey telling us we've talked about the weather, we're prepared for it. But it's only a big deal if you make it one. The Rams traveled with over 2,000 pounds of cold weather gear, including wetsuits, third players, and capes. They have plenty of hot chocolate and chicken broth down here on the sideline. Matthew Stafford and Devontae Adams both have experience playing in the cold. They know exactly what they like to wear. For Matthew, he has a scuba top under his jersey to keep his floor warm. Devontae has a special jersey with a hand warmer built into it. And get this, some of the Rams have put cayenne pepper in their socks. Yes, just like this one that you can buy at the grocery store. I'm told it brings heat and it keeps the blood flowing, Kelly. Whatever works. Absolutely, Melissa. This weather is nothing new in Chicago. But the biggest difference between this team and the one with just 5 wins a season ago is a single word, and that's belief. Believe that as long as there is time left on the clock, they are never out of the fight. This past Saturday, trailing the Packers by 18 at the half, Ben Johnson didn't see a deficit. He saw an opportunity. He told his players, "I'll turn this into a game we'll never forget." And they did exactly that. Quarterback Caleb Williams says that win was no fluke, and it's not about being lucky. He feels he is the best in those moments because of the way he's prepared to be in those moments. Now, after 7 dramatic wins, this Bears team has proven they are resilient and they will battle until that clock hits 0. Remember how cold it is out there, Mike?
You got me feeling Ben Johnson's used to it. Loves Bears weather. He's only been both 39 years old. You're 1 for Ben. You're 9 for Sean, who's coaching his 15th playoff game here tonight. The winner goes to Seattle next Sunday to face the top seed, the Seahawks, to see who will represent the NFC in Super Bowl 60. Congratulations to the Broncos and the Patriots as well, still on that road to Santa Clara. The seed is set for the final game of the divisional playoff presented into it. Turbo Tax. Friends will toss the card. There's the first. Wish you could be here with us. Ottochian and still in Sunday. Soldier Field to kick off this divisional playoff game. Ethan Evans will kick it off. There's have 3 receivers back. Devin Duvernay and John Blackwell. Snow flurries holding the field a little bit over the last 20 minutes. The blower came to clear off some of that snow. Snow, cold, and the playoffs in Chicago. It'll be Duvernay and Fultz in the Super
Williams,
Excellent.
Washington, Michigan, Notre Dame, Virginia, NC State, Drew Albany, Stanford, Jonas Jackson, Springfield, Ronald Wright, Tennessee. Right there in the match story, Joe Tooney, who's the left guard, is all pro. The left tackle is the injured Pillow late last week, and Jordan expected the left guard has played 3 snaps on offense in the last 2 years. Watch the left side of the Bears line. We get to the 37. Williams puts the throw right away.
DJ Moore, who's been Mr. Heroic, this Bears offensive blitz one, and put what a way to start for the Chicago Bears.
23. The initial indications that the ball was down and no fumble. And so the referee look at it. It's Nate Leonard. So the ball comes out.
I'll tell you what, Mike, Jordan McVey, who you were just talking about, the new left guard, just made a heck of a block out there. So at least we know he can run.
After the receivers in. Williams. The goal line incomplete. Cameron Kitchens may have prevented a touchdown.
That looked like a touchdown to me as it was coming out of Caleb Williams' hands. Couldn't say he's going to make the cut. That's a wrong thing. It was on. And so many times when you get in these cold weather games, you want to catch it against your body. And it's out of character for these guys. They should just go ahead and extend the hand for those gloves.
That third and Fox is coming. Inside. And Swift only gained a yard or so. He started the captain of that defensive stop. And Johnson also goes for these fourth down situations, at least to keep the offense out for a look. With that, this end of the ball is going into the Bears offense. But it's Stores a lot in the stadium.
Down long, trying to keep us from running the football.
Work this Brady. Yeah. Williams throws. Why? This Caleb Williams grabbing his finger coming off the field. Come on with the ball. So she's not looking down it. This touchdown catch by the Duke to go on. And the fourth down kick throwing. Caleb Williams. Friends Tago. Let's go.
So we're stretching over until we have heard of this Chevy driver. The person drives. That's a Chevy person. You probably know anybody, assistant, the ones who always show. And me permission to go. They're the first and last one. They don't have that little extra. And maybe you get it too.
New Year, second extra value meals at McDonald's. For just $5, get a savory sausage McMuffin with egg, plus hash crackers and a coffee. Sausage McMuffin with egg meal for $5.
You know, I've always found it strange. People really want to save money, but are so willing to toss their hard-earned coin into a true football disappointment. I want to be rich. You don't need to throw your money away. All you need is your phone. No. Go to the guy and get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone. What are you doing?
It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to guide you.
I'm trying to Swiffer Power Lock. It has an built-in motion that breaks down dirt on contact.
Plus, 360 weeks overhead, things up lobby, sports, and even
Swiffer Power Lock.
What is the connect to you and say? The Nexus Fun Sports, you don't lose your problem. Sweat. Is it really the ones to be? Is it really the ones that? It's just me. They're always. And this team in common. With an ultra superior, it's new here.
Tonight's 4K Skycap coverage is delivered on Walmart Plus Bricks. Anderson, 4th Caleb Williams also hits his hand along the way of that pass.
The turner right there, and his hand came right in, and then a blow to the head as well on the last carry of this minute.
Anderson over there on 15 with Matthew Stanford. First time to the air. Coaching the tour. Wasn't crossing. Terry, you see that it could have blown the head.
Yeah, Mike, I believe it is. Most of the record is a fact and record passes. And certainly that closer is subjective. And what you're going to do was, I believe it is, it should have been about 50 opinion.
Intercepted by the Rams, and they ended up at 7 yards in the 4th down slot with the Rams still over to 15. Stanford facing 2nd and 10. Into the air, 5 minutes to go. Moving to the 40-yard line for the first down. They let the NFL interception. 2nd in yards. Gets going early like you did in the wild card round.
So much about Hooker Nakua is his ability to be great. When you're running that fast across the middle of the field against zone defenses, you know you're going to get whacked. But for Matthew Stanford, he knows who the most reliable guy is in the football field. What a season it has been for Hooker Nakua.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stanford.
Matthew Stanford, Gary Williams, other day, Chuck Anderson, but maybe was to get the Colby Parkinson, State, Jackson, Steve Agua, TCU, Colby Shelton, Washington, Jim, losing, over David,
Is the last 3 games of the night. It's a boost. The best offense in the league. Most points, most yards, it exceeded their expectations, certainly last week. Stayed aggressive, stayed in the air. And it's the first half. Those things for injury. In terms of the lineup, another game of 15 for a first down.
What a difference it makes to have Kevin Dotson. We talk about this guy right here as a run blocker, but we're already seeing it in pass protection. So far, Stafford really has had nothing in his lap whatsoever, and that simply is going to have to change if the Chicago Bears are going to hang in this game.
It's the right guard, the 6th year, former Steeler. The 45, first run of the game. Cameron Williams leaving for about 6 yards against the Chicago defense.
Mississippi State. Murray Jarrett, Florida, Austin Walker, University of Kansas, Marco Jeff, Farmer, South Carolina, Tremaine, Virginia Tech, Michelle White, Miami College, Copper Gordon, University of Washington, Cole Brisker, Penn State, Kevin Byer, Middle Tennessee State, Jalen Jonathan, Cardinal House Point.
Brisker came up gingerly, flexing his right knee a couple of plays ago. The Bears defense, they give up a lot of yards, give them a lot of points, but they lead the league in takeaways. 33, lead the league in picks, 24. It's not time out taking Islamic Bank with the full sprint. Probably had a combine worthy time of his 20.
Why do you all think? I thought there was not going to find out.
I just keep reading down the right sideline to get the timeout.
That's also how you got his player Pat Shayne earlier this year. Right? You know, he's approaching 40. What's he coming up next Saturday?
Yeah.
Something like that. So it has been something. Right now, Mike, I think that early on, we're seeing the size of this Rams offensive line coming into play. Already the Bears on their last sequence there have put another linebacker in the game. They like to play nickel. If you can't stop the run, you're going to have to go bigger. And Bamiga in there.
It's more time for the MVP consultant and MVP of the league. 46 touchdowns led the league. Now start number 12. Number 1 pick.
That's exactly what we saw them do last week when they got behind the Packers. They started sending these corners and safeties off the edge to try and create some havoc in the background. They're really just not big enough, strong enough to hold on. So you're going to have to see Dennis Allen come up with some creative stuff.
Bears break 4 on first down. So the Nakua, the motion man, opens the space. It's such a connection. Stafford and Nakua, first down, Los Angeles.
Well, just a phenomenal season this year. 1,715 yards, 10 touchdowns, 129 catches. And we've got him graded out in our system as the #1 player in the NFL. This guy has simply been phenomenal with some of the catches, the clutch moments, even the defensive play last week. He knocked out what would have been an interception.
An offensive player of the year, 11th season for sure. Aaron Williams, stretching to the right, finds the crease to the 36-yard line. Pick up of nearly 8 yards on first down for the 4th year back. Now, Notre Dame ran 1,252 yards.
Back here is Dodson, and it makes such a huge difference. He's a huge man, 330+ pounds, and he really didn't block anybody in particular. It was just a wave that came led by Dodson over there, and the 8-yard run to start.
Stafford. Whittington is a block from the middle. Leading the way to the red zone. So Whittington is second grab of this drive. Second-year man out of Texas. This is the last couple with an injury. Big factor as he returns.
And Mike, the problem is when you can't stop the run, you have to start blitzing to try and slow that down. Now you're limited in your coverage on the back end. You see all the picks, everybody going up the field, everybody, the receivers, Matthew Stafford, all on the same page. Understand it. When those two guys blitz, we're going to pick them and hit a big play.
15-yard catches, 20-yard reception. Shift towards the end zone. Tied into a terrific catch last week for a touchdown against the Bears.
Well, he did. It was a sensational play, saved their season in many ways with that catch along the end line. But now you're down here in the red zone. And the place you have to watch with Matthew Stafford is about 15 to 18 yards deep, somewhere right around the goal line there, just outside the hash marks. His no-look passes, so much of the creativity of Matthew Stafford happens just to the right of him down the field.
For Brisker, 9. Second and 2. So look at that. Complete to Williams, tagged by DeMarco Jackson. He's in the game for Chicago. We're the bring out the communication guy because TJ Edwards fractured his fibula against the Packers in the wild card game.
And that's the other primary thing you see, the halfback option. And they've started using that with Nakua. They've started putting tight ends in the backfield in that play. That sequence right there, they have just been so good all season long.
10 plus for the touchdown, 4 for the first down. 7 for 5. Complete. Williams for the first down. Terry Williams, the first the linebacker, has it first and goal for LA on this opening drive.
Yeah, Mike, that's the same exact halfback option play, only that time the defender stayed inside, he brings it to the outside. So it's hard to be right against Matthew Stafford in this offense.
36 touchdowns, 1 pick down here in the red zone. So often it's a call to number 17. Devontae Adams, one of the best red zone touchdown reception in league history. Stafford on the move. Looking.
This game could very easily come down to this. Which team plays better in the rest? And the Bears, despite the fact they've given up this long drive and rolled down some Stafford with just a field goal here, they really need to play it right now.
Second and goal, top of the ground, Williams to the top for the touchdown. Byron Williams patiently waits, finds the end zone to cap a 14-play drive, and the Rams are on the board first.
We talked about moving Nakua, the receiver, but watch him here come down and get this block. Nicely done by Matthew Stafford. He saw exactly what he wanted, the down block, and there it is. And Byron Williams, he is a master of that. He is so patient running the ball. And then there's lightning quick cuts. And something.
Great last couple of years. Harrison Davis, the first-year kicker, the extra point. Knocks it through. Rams stop the Bears on fourth down. Take down the field. 14 plays, 85 yards. It was touchdown run. 5-seed Rams on the road in the snow. It's Alabama 7.
Love is live betting.
So many options during the game. Feels like I'm calling it. See, I got TV. Who's the team now, Brian?
With more markets open for more of the game, DraftKings is live and others aren't. So instead of gray, you can be seen green. Down NFL action as it happens with #1 sportsbook live bet. All customers got live every Black Sunday for $2.5 million prizes each week. Crown schools. I'm Dave Titus. We believe in Liberty Mutual to help save you hundreds by customizing your health insurance. And it's practically at the gentleman of the security guard. Only paying for Junior. Liberty. Think switching to T-Mobile's whole complicated thing? No.
It's easy. Switch to T-Mobile and unlock savings that are built to last. With T-Mobile's better value plan, you can save over $1,000 a year versus Verizon and AT&T. Save on streaming, satellite, more benefit, and you need that. Dude. For a limited time, get the most value pack plan ever. Plus, switch right now. You can pay off your old phone up to $800.
Stay chill. Just switch.
Chevy trucks that's capable of dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know the system. But ones who own a Chevy, they want to realize something. And maybe you get it too.
Start the year in drive. Right now, your qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in and out to the vehicle.
Where it shows you crave Crunchwrap Supremes when the game goes into crunch time. So get a free Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell on Uber Eats right now. Because crunch time. When football makes you hungry, get deals all season long on Uber Eats. Order now. From the producer of the 31, Tracy Morgan, James Ratcliffe, and team up with the new comedy, The Fall and Ride of Richie Deacon. It's a special premiere tonight after the game on NBC. The Chicago Sports Museum, the great books, great stars, and years. 7-0 Rams. Lakers kickoffs and Cooper back in. He cut the ball and goes back into the end zone. So it's a touchback there. We'll check on the Rams defense.
Mario is great business. Florida State University. Florida, Texas.
Kobe Turner, Richmond, and Wayne. Jared Hurts, Florida State University.
Nate Lemons, Colorado. Emmanuel Ford Jr., Ian Gonzalez.
What's it late?
UCLA.
Cancer,
Cameron Kittens, University of Miami.
Kobe Durant.
Bruins Drive.
Rams defense playing very well mid-season. Chris Shula, the Rams defensive coordinator. The last 7 games, he gave them 27 or more. in 5 of them. So that's the place we're watching tonight. We're pretty sure we'll get this team back to that early season form. I mentioned the kick was caught in the field, play taken back in the end zone. Thus, the touchback puts the ball to the 20, not the 35. So I think Renee would have been a mistake. Not working it out and reading. The kick. Russian Bible got to the right, nothing there. Loss of a couple. Daily update on Caleb Williams.
Yeah, guys, when we saw Caleb Williams clutching his throwing hand after he left the field, you see his hand-to-hand collision he had with the Rams. Kobe Turner here. When he came off to the sideline and didn't receive any medical attention, he just shook it off. As you can see there, they threw a cape around him, handed him his tablet, and he started preparing for this next drive.
Okay, thank you. Caleb got their sideline. Let's see what the Rams.
Cape around here, lunchtime. Around here.
He's throwing that cape off. Let's see the second city's team.
Not sure I have any compliments left for Luther Burden. I wore it all out last time we watched that young man play, but he has come in here and just done so well. You think about the rookies and the receivers and what they did here. Colston Loveland, Luther Burden, their first 2 picks of this new regime. What did they do?
We're sliding in that fullback spot, 3rd and inches. It's again. Slide to the new guy, another one of the Bears. Release the center kick and Rutgers. Gets the first down for Chicago. After the ball on Caleb Williams, who won the first overall pick in the 2024 draft. He started every game since the Bears took the low completion percentage in the regular season in that wild card game against the Packers, but with 7 comeback wins in the fourth quarter. Most of the end. The 11 extra lineman reports it on the first down. Williams protected. Beats it alive. On target. Not Brian by the Bears in this first quarter.
Yeah, that hurts because you're going to get perfect protection out of this play action pass here on an early down. And you got this much time to get Caleb Williams. Series that went for it against this very top person international.
Washington and Atlanta, all other teams. Yards out the first day.
Yeah, I like seeing Caleb Williams so cool. You're going to see the safety blitz come all the way out of center field here. And then he knew he had plenty of time with that. His natural training, moving from guard to tackle out there, able to pick it up. And they got something.
3rd and 40 on here.
We're talking about a lot of tight ends in this game before we're sitting down, and they line up good everywhere on this team. We got the motion coming over the Cole Clement. Durham Smythe on the edge, but if the Bears can get a running game going on the edge, that's where they're strongest, right? And I'm guys that got back inside with some big plays from Swift. Help the Bears.
Defense number 8. Opens the gun.
Jared Burris going to try to take advantage of this rubber here by attack. Try to get up to the quick start. Unable to stay on sides. And now Caleb Williams in a much more veteran way than we've ever seen. executing that play down the field. Great play. And they're running right, and you've got Durham Smythe in the backfield, and then up front you've got Darnell Wright, who is their best player on that offensive line. So they've been really successful so far. Everything's been to them.
Extra luck with Dino Benedict. Once again, there's one Johnson. Gain of a yard. So another guy in the 7th round pick, the rookie, DeAndre Swift, the veteran in year 6. The only pair in the NFL with both running backs over 750 yards this year.
Bring the wide receivers back in the game and spread it out a little bit, which will also bring Caleb Williams' legs and scrambling ability into play here.
They're going to go on the ground. It's mostly one guy in this drive, saving the one first down. Ben Johnson puts Swift in the game.
I'll just say this. I came into the game really wondering if this whole move with Joe Tooney going to left tackle, Jordan McFadden going to left guard was the right thing to do because they were so effective from left guard to the right side. And at least so far, those guys have really done a good job.
It's a little confusion with the roots. Timeout taken by Ben Johnson. Saw the same thing we were watching, and make sure when you're down here, Chris, as you said, against the Rams, you can't go up with dry possessions.
Yeah, and you got the feeling that Ben Johnson knew that. He went in that first drive rather than taking a field goal. Go ahead and going for it there because very seldom do you end up in a game with the Rams and field goals are going to the side. It's really been fun, though, to watch Caleb Williams. Remember, we were talking with Ben Johnson earlier this year about the ball of clay that he is, and he's trying to mold him. Well, that piece of art's looking better and better, isn't it?
That little piece of clay has turned into a pretty good corner. He's got the Bears in the divisional round for the first time in a decade and a half. Third and goal here, but Underwood remains the back. Gain about a yard here with Curl. His safety came down to help with the initial contact to that 4th and goal. And Ben Johnson going to keep that decision to the other side. We'll walk to the other end of the field for the second quarter with 4th and goal, just inside the 3. Each team wants full possession, the only touchdown for the Rams. Kyron Williams' 4-yard run. In the snow on a chilly night in Chicago. They're watching the divisional playoffs. Into a TurboTax.
My clients do more than can.
Right. Young homeowners love to get involved.
Latte for Jan.
We got a latte for Jan.
Are you gonna work here?
Latte for Jan.
I would not have that.
Jan from January.
Hamburgers, OJ, root beer, and proper sandwich cookies.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming a pass, but we can protect you on the whole new glass.
Beyond, I guess, beyond.
Introducing Chipotle's new high protein with grilled chicken, grilled fresh, no antibiotics, no fillers. Never. Starting at $3.50, packed with protein. Chipotle's new high protein menu, real protein you want to eat. Chipotle, for real.
One day, we have to deliver a seamless hiring experience to millions of employers. That's what Indeed managed to accomplish with the help from sales, agent force, onboard employers, vet job postings, and answer support questions quickly, freeing up valuable employee time so Indeed can focus on what's important, helping millions of people find the next big opportunity.
If you need help filing your taxes or just want someone to do them for you, TaxAct has experts, real human experts, good old tax-savvy Homo sapiens. TaxAct, let's get them over with.
That's playoff sites provided by the nationwide that building in Chicago called Park West. They shot a Super Bowl shovel that summer 4 decades ago. The big song. Winners put out the road to success. It's my statement. Rikers got the work 4th down, and Johnson's got the offensive.
Sagala is their number one target down here. It's just off their fight. They have to get the ability to move somehow and play. That is their advantage.
4th and goal for the Vargas. First one back there.
Oh my goodness, Omar Spates Caleb Williams was too clever. Barely into the reach, right over his head, heading for the touchdown. That may have been a season ago an interception.
Quarterbacks who can sling it in this cold weather. Right from Carlos Santos. Responds to the rest. Touchdown with new game at 7. They say Vargas, Vargas. What did they get there after this? They got this.
Just make sure. Oh, actually, I got the.
Soldier field rocking as the Bears respond to the 14-play, 85-yard touchdown drive from the Rams with 12 plays and 80 yards to tie the game at 7 apiece. Matthew Stafford back to work, of course, speaking of the LA team. They look cold. We saw Stafford in the divisional playoff against Philadelphia. It was the closest the Eagles came to losing the postseason game. Stafford was terrific in the snow. They played a bunch of games here and at Lambeau Field during his time with the Lions. So Matthew Stafford has figured out what he needs to do when the weather's like this. Yeah, this might be the heaviest snow we get in the rest of the lives. Pretty good right now. Good to see it. Hit the end zone. That's it. Now, the ball was good field position. And it gets it to their offense. This is 3-1 duo. Great company for the Rams. Look at it doing at the end of the 7 receiving yards per game of 7. And then the other partner is the Devontae 14 receiving touchdown. He's led the league touchdown. The Raiders are down on the Rams. And with that, Stafford, but down. Second time, but teammate. team leaving all those. Somewhere Mr. Roper is smiling. If you're over 40, you get it. If you weren't, find it on YouTube. We're going to send you over to 35. Like Coral.
With 7 interceptions right back there, keeping an eye on him. This round with Matthew Stafford getting him to move around the pocket is to the Bears' advantage. On the other side of the ball, you clearly do not want to hit Caleb Williams on the move too much. The pressure on Stafford is a must. He's too good when he's not affected in that pocket.
Just one second. Takes you on field with the catch. Even if a half dozen, here's Melissa.
I talked to both Devontae Adams and Nicholas Will about what makes Matthew Stafford so good. Devontae said he's the most locked-in person in the building. Prior to the game when he just shot last week, he said, Matthew looked at me and said, let's go snatch these guys' hearts for going out and doing just that. Lucas said he meets people where they are. He isn't going to communicate with a rookie the same way as a vet. Everyone trusts him completely.
See, living evidence over the years. 34.
Wondered whether or not we would see a little more pressure this week on the Dennis Allen. They were so successful bringing some of these defensive backs, in this case, Kyler Gordon, around the edge. And with Stafford, you simply can't allow him to sit up in the pocket. He is number one in the NFL in that statistic. And right now, the Bears are coming out.
If Evans able to get rid of it, tough to catch the wind of the snow. Typically, we're going to do
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree. The holidays are done.
No way, Lena. Yeah, you thought so too. I'm just giving the best for you.
Were you like 117?
And hold on, I'll just $25.
But anything under it, okay?
Our best deals are still here. Come to Verizon and get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trading needed. And 4 months for just $25 a month.
You got it.
It's unlimited cash back, Mary. Hey, man. With the U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card, you can earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Surprise! Unlimited 2% cash back includes legal. Surprise!
2% cash back on every purchase. No surprises. Just unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
You guys, Wendy's has new biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how big you want to go, which is more biggie options for you, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
One dedication that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
NBC's divisional playoff is brought to you by the official online partner. Let's get one. 5-letter Caribbean. It's big time. And buy lows, tackle works, it's early. Sunday. This was Saturday. There were a lot of people who dropped the line here that don't game on Sunday. All the celebrations, the reactions, the Bears win over the Packers. Any of those folks are here.
Baby over there, dancing, punching, and putting it up.
Williams and the Bears from the 20-yard line. Stop DK for field, moving around to bring him down. It has been a magical season for the Bears. We're talking about Caleb Williams and the 7 comebacks. First, you can feel the belief in the city, at House Hall, in the building. They just feel like when they get in the game, they're tough to knock out.
Yeah, but Ben Johnson said it's already aged at 10 years. Caleb Williams said, I'd really rather win by 50 freaking ever do you. So they're enjoying it. But they've been suffering a little at home. Just like you guys.
So DeAndre Smith, he was running open outside. Third down, coming up from back.
Rams defensive line, they do so many stunts, so many different moves, so many different ways to affect your quarterback. They're getting close to firing Young that time. And all the way around the edge there, barely missed getting blitzed.
Big zero left side of your screen, working on Jay Tooney. Darby bounced out to tackle. Finish one. Certain 10. Fist came off the line for Rams. Shut that down quick. Limits the gain to 5, and the Bears will punt it away for the first time tonight.
So, like, they were trying to show some pressure there, and I think Caleb saw it. So he said, all right, I'm going to throw the quick screen out there. But they ended up dropping out Byron Young, who, believe it or not, one of the leading sackers in the league with 12 sacks. But he also drops out over 100 times. So give him credit for having the ability to do either or.
Xavier Smith to receive. Troy Taylor, second year man at the Motto. So you can't sit over. You could kick for Taylor. It goes into bounds. 51 yards for a return. Take over. This is on the road 25. 2.5. Second goal.
Big time, best time, every time. How simple well could it be?
There are many ways to do your taxes with HR. Come to the office and I'll do them. Or stay home, I'll just tell you. Even if you do it yourself, I'll be there, waiting.
Here's your new help.
Wow, it's another one. Football isn't just one. It's one that, unlike the teammates, unshakable traditions. Glory we bring back. Every lot we turn into one field. It's one. All in, all season. Really, let's go.
I wasn't in a superstar. But you know what we call? I'm a loser. You don't have to tell me.
It's and
Richie Dickens, special review for the FDA agency. Before they did the end of the game, so let's take up Boston, Austin, the number of the Cats will be in New York for the top 2 in the East. High school look here, the Chicago player there is back for you. See, over there, 24.
Tell you what, that is some safety play right there. Look how hard Christopher has to come down to build that backside gap. That's his and his alone. If he doesn't get there, you have a big opportunity for the Rams on offense. So give credit to this bunch now that's getting healthy in the secondary. And the Rams have some injury problems now heading in here to the second quarter.
Yeah, on the defensive side, the man was formed. Look, they got the bear penny.
William Field was a fumble recovered by the offense to give him his third down.
They really need that. They need to at least plant in the head of Matthew Stafford that we are a threat rushing.
They really keep himself up. He was a touchdown. Third and a long 11. Ferguson. What a throw by Stafford. Layered it perfectly to the 42.
It's the play that just eats you up because he had to layer it in right over the top. So frustrating. Was sitting right there, but he had Puka Nakua right inside, so he had to stay close because Nakua is so good. He took that one step, Stanford saw, zipped it in right over the top. Is going to take a quick glance that way and just miss the blitz, but he never saw it coming. It took one glance and said it very late, and it was too late for Matthew Stafford. I'll tell you what, we are seeing Dennis Allen play this one, like it like the second against taking his shots.
Late play clock here. Late play clock.
Hey!
It's Williams, 40-yard line. Dennis Allen, you mentioned the defensive coordinator, Chris, was a certain uptick in pressure that he brought in the second half.
Well, and to me, one of the heroes in this whole Bear story is he was told coming in here, look, we cannot spend a lot of money on defense this year. We're going to surround Caleb Williams. You're going to have to do with what you got. It's a pretty good job. These are the things that Pittman McGrew has been making this entire season, and it's why Matthew Stafford said, I don't care who it is out there, Chris or whoever, my guy usually goes up and gets this one. So we'll time it up that time.
Oh, yeah, there's like a little bit of pressure here. The Rams have started off special teams throughout the year. Devin skips it away. Devin Duvernay. Pressure from the gutter space. It's the back edge of the 17. Decided not. After the first half. Settling into a good one. Because Snow and Soldier Field, Chicago.
What a year. Trips, gifts, holidays, and all those memories come with a cost, like high interest credit card balances. With Rocket Mortgage, clients save an average of $500 a month by using their home's equity to consolidate debt. With our fully digital application, it's simple to start the new year feeling ready for what matters most. Outsmart your credit card debt with Rocket Mortgage.
This Sunday, we get every tailgater best to amp up the food flame. Sam, doing it.
I think definitely it tastes better.
Try to get with the part. Is it burning? Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I heading? I don't see. I'm on my way. Where am I going?
Real trust. It's good.
That was good.
Somebody's no protein pack. 200 grams of protein, crisp veggies for just $3.99.
$3.99.
$3.99. Someone's new protein pack. Over 20 grams of protein for $3.99. Try health more.
Whoa, second projects now. It's in football Sunday.
We need it.
This brand's packed by some demand.
More ice than me.
All kinds of items.
We need a bigger bucket. This one?
Do you always mention mac and cheese?
I do.
Get ready for the money is good. We're going to Super Bowl 50 with exclusive interviews with players on Apple Music. And you and I are working on ABC.
Let's see that so far. These pitches should against one of defense in the lead. Here, did the backup over there is good job to get through and win this game. Two block bounces. Said anybody in 50, I'm using my whole rush and I can right back in the quarterback. They need to come and not so good.
Four-time Super Bowl champ. Wherever he has gone, he's been successfully delivered Swift on the run to the 21-yard line. So we talked to Tootie on Friday, and the word of this switch did not get out for a little bit. So he got the call, and he was bringing David McCullough from the right. He's from Dayton, Ohio, very proud of Daytona. He just said, yeah, Coach Paul, he said, here's moves. I said, all right, fine.
He said, play guard. That's the kind of champions that have on our team. There's a reason he's won 4 Super Bowl titles. They'll do whatever coach.
They cut the shot in the first half. It's third down coming up. You alluded to it on the last part. The Rams defense missing their starting corner, Emmanuel Forbes, for the moment, questionable with the shoulder.
And so probably even more so than what they would typically do with a Bill Witherspoon out as well. So this is a team that's used to playing a lot of safeties back there. Quick Mike sort of plays that star position. So good to have number 37 back in the lineup. He works up for a lot of other stuff.
Darius Williams and Hunter McCreary at the corner right now. 3rd and 2, Williams.
The last couple of throws like Caleb Williams is just a quarterback who knows what he's doing. They're going to work that spot right in there. Watch it. Just as soon as he sees what the defense is, he knows exactly what he has. Get the ball out to Loveland. It is all eyes, right? That's what we're seeing. He checked the flat doors, came right back inside, but all eyes out of Caleb Williams.
What a good game to the 43-yard line.
And you have to hit on draft picks, right? If you're going to turn a program around, you have to hit on those draft picks. And you go, all right, what do we do? And it would have been easy to say, we'll take offensive line or do whatever. They took 2 receivers, right? Poston Loveland was the best receiving tight end. And I don't think there's any question. And then Luther Burton in the second round, and both a good job.
Number 3.
All eyes again, blitz coming here. Let's not block them. Both of them are coming off the attack, but then I can't block two guys. So let's just swing out there, and Caleb Williams just as calm as he could be. So exactly what it was. Look it out. And show.
11-15, 23 yards. Fires on the run towards the sideline. You sleep intended for Romadute. You have said a couple of times, calm eyes. Second-year quarterback. Are you seeing him just get it as the season goes on?
I didn't know what he was doing with his eyes, but I was watching last year, and even coming out of college. I mean, granted, he has phenomenal legs and can run around and make those plays, so why not? His whole life, he's been the best athlete on the field. But if you combine that with the ability to play the position the way he's playing right now, look out.
Go!
The greatest player in the world. And he's doing well enough. We are seeing now two movements on the offensive line, and both have been working.
I said they gave him the first down for now. They did replay assist and check the was short. Sean Hockley tells both sides it's been good.
So you would be very, very careful defensively. You know that Ben Johnson's willing to go for it. That's going to be a shot play if they decide to do it. Like they will. Probably because they're missing the 2 points.
Play clock number 25. Every chance to just the third. Now will Omar Space making the first contact. It's 4th down now.
Yeah, Jared first that time slamming down inside and swept to try and spin out of there. So his first real impact play here, a big one.
No even hits at going for what would be a 50-yard field goal with Santos. 4th and 1.
Success from right off that edge.
His defense comes up big. And lineman there for Los Angeles. Back to back run stops. 15 yard. The Rams say no. We were making time and simple with 4:26 until halftime.
If it plugs into your wall and feeds off your electrons, then it owes you something in return. Because that explosion will happen is how it makes you feel. We'll see what happens years from now.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check it through the Georgia Bark at my boss.
So we need
Checking Allstate first was smart. Barking my boss. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a lot to look forward to in the Super Bowl Sunday after the game. Watch the Birds and the Big Out Richland Series. You're a Kiki Pop. We are circle with Chicago Blacks for 40 years. It's a Bears fans eating there during it. Is it complete? There's a Big Johnson to be shirt off here.
They were running this way so much. They stood it right into it, and then it got caught on the backside. Those guys running around the edge, and Cam Pearl able to get there, but it was. They're getting a tip almost, I think, because they're so bad they weren't running going out like on that right side. They had to change that up a bit.
As a place where they've had success in the ground. Second attempt for Stanford. Was flushed up to the Stanford at small third 11 completion.
But Mike, it's because he's under pressure. And we have seen this so many times before. This is just a four-man rush. And you can see a loop back around over here to get that bottom pressure. But for Matthew Stafford, you know he's not on the line. So you can do something. You can do some skills. You can do some games.
It's a penalty for illegal use of hands. The flag was thrown far side. And it will be first down for the Rams. The 5-yard penalty goes to the 38-yard. And here it is at the top. On Devontae Adams. 5-yard penalty. First and 10 for the Rams.
6'6", about 245 pounds. I think they really felt like they were going to be able to move him off the line of scrimmage. So fast on that one. Good shot. So that was definitely part of the plan. That they felt like they could work that edge physically. Another
Hey, Mike, we talked to Shayne today about how Rams would handle this weather. He told his players, make sure to stay warm when you're on the sideline. Stay on the heaters, keep your capes on, keep your helmets on. We're doing that for the most part. But Matthew Stafford told us, the wind, you're not playing as it goes, and I have to tell you, it is much gusty right now and in all different directions.
The snow is with a cold front. The cold front bringing in stronger winds. It'll gust the rest of the night.
This is generally when I get back to him. There's the blitz.
Third and 9. Secondary for the first.
I literally can't believe the amount of success they're having off the edge here because the Rams got a good look at it off of that tape last week. Just nowhere to go for Matthew Stafford. So I think that we're starting to see a little bit of improvement now out of this Bears defense and their aggressive.
Also 13 on that. So it's the 7-yard line for the Breeder. The top special team 10 yards. There, Bears get the ball. Or they hold the line protection for that. 2 over.
So the offense is your business. The defense is experience. That's a big thing. Experience is going to forward your business and save money and time. Money and time. Both in all of that today.
Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, and lasting remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have any infection or flu-like symptoms or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Celebrate Killer Payday on ESPN Pizza with a full day of basketball. NBA action all day long on ABC. And it's always true on Peacock.
Statue of Sweeney with your field, your monitor, the police must respect each other. Culture, safety, and NFL. To be capable of settlers, and the Bears. The winner, the week may be owners in the NFL honors Thursday of Super Bowl week regular. And also on NFL Legend. Time out for the Bears. There's 4 to go.
Could you imagine if we were up 13-7 right about now?
Down the field before the break in, so you gotta have.
Be nice.
And right now, this offensive line is going to find all of it. Got your work right around Landman. And
And they run right, you give them right to the right foot. So spin down to the 2-minute warning. Next, we're 14-play drive. The run with the 12-play drive. All sports. All the except for the 2-minute warning you can watch. Works it. It's a turbo tanks.
A successful shindig doesn't happen by accident. Walmart Plus members get free delivery on more than grocery, so I can order a Gouda.
Wow, Walmart Plus lets you choose from 2 streaming services.
Choice is everything. Into a TurboTax presents. Now, this is the game changer. With a touchdown run by the Andre Swift, and a touchdown passes from Caleb Williams to Andre Zacchaeus and DJ Moore. The Bears rallied to beat the Packers last week, their first playoff win at home in 15 years. And with TurboTax, now taxes is fine with confident you will work right on your home turf. That TurboTax. TurboTax. Sponsor of the NFL. Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meal $3 has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously, it's more meal for your money.
Arby's, but we have the meats.
My moderate to severe chronic symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel significant symptom relief in 4 weeks. Many people were in remission in 12 weeks and 1 year, and even in 4 years.
Don't use the word serious allergic reaction, increased infection, or lowering of function may occur before treatment to check for infections in TB, teleculture throw-up symptoms of vaccines. Liver problems and hospitalization may occur when treated quickly.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Emmett Smith is a legendary football and dancing star, but he also has tobacco like a regular person. So we had one translate. Only team was good state.
His house insurance company wasn't doing it for him.
So this box had a truck.
He switched to guy.
Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 900
dollars. He saved over $900.
You're not Emmett Smith, but we'll treat you. It feels good to get the star treatment. It feels good to get that.
Super Bowl set it quick 3 weeks ago. Sitting in the night through the day. Williams. Through the traffic and make the tackle, limiting the getting to foul.
So important, and Ben Johnson has always done such a good job. When a team is going to be hyped up, right, coming out of that timeout, the team recording the whole thing, right, they got their pep talk, they're going to come charging out. Good time for some misdirection. Nice play there. Big one right here. But you would love and Rams to not see the ball from this half.
Rams get it to start the second half. From the 30. Only go for a 40-yard field goal here, Simpson, since he will, to try to get some points to take the lead.
Well, and I think the game has changed, Mike, because you're talking about now you have some confidence in your defense. I mean, they have been getting after Matthew Stafford, and you go, hey, let's take a lead. They had 2 other field goals they could have tried out there. But I think with Ben Johnson looking at the way his defense has been playing so far, like, yeah, okay, we'll do a field goal. Let those guys play again.
The guarantee the swirling wins at Soldier Field. Upper for the moment. Symptoms.
This vacation was such a good call. 3 moms sitting down at the same time, less talking with this historic moment. I'm not in the way Sorry. AT&T gave me the new iPhone 17 Pro with the center stage from camera. Didn't even need the most expensive plan. Should we call the kids?
Get the only iPhone 17 Pro on it. You trade your little. Anything. What's a perfect plan? You pay off your phone house like $800 per.
Those who serve their spouse and children, the generations that follow. We've been proudly serving them for 100 years. Because at USA, we take care of our own. And remember today.
What about this show?
Get our biggest pizza, the Big New Yorker, for just $10 at Pizza Hut.
good is getting up something. Or not for you. Because you know there's nothing like traveling abroad. Like the largest carrier in all the tech. Just hold up.
Slipping to the yard. Their special teams along with Jeff Trolando. Long field for 7 rounds. With middle time 2 times. And it's work.
Get something going. Right now, we have got to see practical 3-6 gets into this. 2 of them by defensive backs. He has to figure that out. Play some quick throws. It's very bad with it until I saw the play.
Right, strong. It's on game of 7. Clock spin.
Sometimes it's just a ball back in the hands of the best players. Letting games not been doing so well. Move with his first choice.
And 3. It's huge. Just the pass. Tyler Higbee. And runs down. And over the way. 46. Remember, we stopped him 37 seconds to go. Big hit to Higbee. In 30 seconds.
We got somebody else who's on Kiss Cam. Sure. No. And if you don't have to ride home clippers, you got to kiss your savings goodbye. So, switch to Allstate and you can save hundreds. What are you waiting for? Make your move before I do.
27 on the game of the time.
This little very gentle run here to let this wheel out. We're going to go up, just forces C.J. Gardner Johnson underneath. Just enough.
On first and next up, she's in some time on his parents' 52-yard line.
Stafford is reaching out, watching out, being able to do short and quick passes. He had to. He still got that pass rush, and those blitzes are good.
The Rams use their final time out here, Chris. 29 seconds left. They can get in position for a Nevis field goal attempt. The kicker came on in the middle of the season. Well, his first playoff action makes the Panthers.
It's really unusual that I would say that this line Rams, they've been dominant in traditional pass protection, where they have not this from the safeties. They have to get that part fixed because their offensive line is winning. They just have to keep it under control a little bit and still have to do short quick passes.
The pressure from Chicago in on this series. Second and 6. Oh! 27. Now, flag is dropped. I don't know if that's because one of the Bears' flag was not letting Williams get up. It'll be a delay game if that's the case. Let's see. His leg was dropped right around the 30-yard line. So hockey league. Left call.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 99. The penalty tackle distance for the goal and automatic first down. And clock was started in the snap.
By timeout at number 2. Here's Dexter.
Sure, something happened. It was like you just ran into each other.
Dante Van Dexter takes the ball in the 14-yard line. Field goal here. From here, it's 52 yards. And get ready for a time. Ball throw to Devontae Adams. Starts at the bottom of the screen. No, second down.
Now you're in a little bit of a tighter spot here, right? You gotta be very careful with where this ball lands. Not sure you can make a catch in the field play. Still get the next one shot lands.
And he's so good, those contested catches. He and Nakua at the top of the screen. Second down, Stickford looking, wanted. Stevenson.
Still time. Still have time to try that again. Get a better quarterback. You don't make a mistake. Take a mistake. You don't make sure you go. I think they would be doing the same.
Bring it up to the bottom like he was on first down here.
Clearly want to look at his left.
They're in 10, they're break 4. Second shot, hands on. Second up, 3 seconds left. Be the first year kicker, Harrison Davis, is trying to get the game.
Looking right at Brooks in the middle. Still putting his thumb behind him, like, I want you over on this side, and then went right to him. Okay.
Davis, Clinton, Missouri, from Warsaw, Indiana. There's Buffalo playing there. The playoffs getting 30
Yes.
square the game.
Yes.